Kids head off the bus after a long day at school and into a place where they feel loved and welcome, the Boys and Girls Club of Bluffton.
Hello? Hello! How are you? I'm good. I'm good. All right.
9-year-old Martin Bravo is a big fan of both the summer and after-school programs.
If your parents always work all day long and there's no school and summer and all you do is just lay around in bed and you want to go outside and have fun, come to Boys and Girls Club Bluffton and you'll do everything. So much fun. Trust me.
Executive Director Molly O Hornbeak has led the Boys and Girls Club of Bluffton since it started in 1998. It is open to kids ages 6 to 18 who are grouped by age, not grade. Hornbeak's mission is to create scholars and leaders.
We're going to teach that child how to shake a hand, how to look that person in the eye, introduce themselves, and be proud of what their name is. And they'll tell you what their favorite thing is to do in the Boys and Girls Club. It wasn't easy when we first got started because, people have to see and believe and trust in what you're doing. This is not a babysitting service. We're very program driven and determined to make an impact in these young people's lives. We are molding and shaping the future. That's what we do. Our mission is to enable all young people, especially those who need us the most, and we happen to think that's teenagers who need us the most because they have their first foot out into life.
15-year-old Lily Jackson has been a member for 10 years and was named the Boys and Girls Club 2022 Youth of the Year of the Lowcountry. She says what she's learned at the Boys and Girls Club helped her earn a full scholarship to high school.
There's so much love here, and there's something about the Boys and Girls Club that really just brings you in the moment you walk through its doors, and that's the feeling of family. Everyone is there for each other, everyone loves each other, and we have arguments, and sometimes things aren't always perfect, but that's okay because that's what family is all about. We're always there for each other, and we're always a big community.
There is love and there are expectations.
When you come into this facility and you look, first thing you see is the Boys and Girls Club code that's on the wall, and the kids have to learn that 1 week from becoming a member. It says, I believe in God and the right to worship according to my own faith and religion. I believe in America and the American way of life, in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. I believe in fair play, honesty, and sportsmanship. That's an important one. And I believe in all these things. I believe in my Boys and Girls Club, which stands for all these things. And so we just, reflect on that all the time. That's the way you walk in the Boys and Girls Club. You've got to get acclimated.
In the first hour of the after-school program, kids get a quick snack from the kitchen area. And then it's off to do homework with their age group. Then there are rotations.
When you get here, you go to your room and then they talk about stuff and then you get to do it.
There is a technology room, a music and dance area, a gym, and a garden where the kids grow grapes, pumpkins, strawberries, blackberries, and more.
And I just love going out with the members and they plant flowers or they weed. I've never seen kids that want to weed as much as they do.
The Clubhouse is a place where older teens can hang out, relax, and play video games. Therapy dogs often come to visit the kids in the Literacy Center. That's also where kids can come to read and where elementary school students are tested and placed within a 26-level reading program. They also get help with their writing. This is retired teacher and longtime volunteer Margaret Johnson. She's helping Zach practice his letter writing with shaving cream.
So good. Can I do it on my other hand?
Yes, now you can even smooth it out and then you can do it again.
I want to do this side.
Yes, just smooth it.
Learning has to be fun. Otherwise, it'll be met with resistance. But what we do most of all is establish a relationship with the members. So the first few minutes are always, how are you? What's happened? What's good happened today? I love that too about the club. We're able to address the whole child, not just one part of it. So it goes from character development to self-esteem to academic learning. I could just go on and on. The Boys and Girls Club is, I think, one of the most significant organizations this country has. and certainly for this community, it's everything.
Coach Tony Bruin has been at the Bluffton Club since 2012 and knows the impact it can have on a child's life.
The crazy thing is I went to a Boys and Girls Club myself, and at that time, I'm giving my age away, but it was just a boys club, and this was in Queens, New York, and I still have memories today of the counselors and stuff, almost like it was yesterday.
It's a great place. You're gonna make friends really quickly.
The Boys and Girls Club of Bluffton is a place where birthdays are celebrated and good or improved behavior rewarded. There is a wall covered with shelves of donated toys. Each week, one boy and one girl are chosen for improved behavior or for excellence and allowed to pick out any toy in the section from their age group.
We give these young people a sense of belonging, usefulness, and influence, and we think that that helps to make them well-rounded citizens.
More than 200 kids from Bluffton are in the program. It costs each student $150 a month, but dozens are on scholarship.
I want a child who needs this to be able to walk into this organization without having to worry about whether they have money or not to be able to do it.
Hornbeak has a $1.2 million budget, but says it took years to get to this point, and in 2008, the club was almost forced to close its doors. Hornbeak's dream is to build a $6 million endowment to ensure the Boys and Girls Club survival.
We're just living from one year to the next, from one budget to the next, and will our budget be approved for us to do it? And so as the year goes on, we keep getting blessed because what we didn't budget for will walk in the door because somebody has seen the work that we're doing, and oh my God, we're thankful for that. But I would like to do this without that kind of worry, if that's the case. I mean, if that's the right word to say. I just want to operate. I just want to save lives. I just want to save our future.
Hornbeak says she needs many more volunteers, and if you have a skill you'd like to teach, she'd love to hear from you.
Oh my God, we need volunteers. I need to calm myself down.
The biggest item on Hornbeak's wish list is a second floor, so the club could serve more children. And there's more, from a swimming pool to a greenhouse to an outdoor kitchen counter and cooking supplies. A book vending machine and little free library are also high on the long list.
We are literally saving lives. We are, and I've seen that. I've witnessed that. My rewards come from the outcome of those babies whose lives we've touched, and we've touched probably over 5,000 of them by now since 1998. I'm as excited about this organization today as I was 24 years ago. And so I know that I'm doing what is intended for me to do.
To make a donation, go to bgcbluffton.org.